Hello and welcome to the Dragon Den. I'm KingofDragons 5000 and today I have another action figure review. Today I'll be taking a look at the Jada Toys Shaggy Rogers from Scooby-Doo. Getting Shaggy out of the packaging, I'm really excited to have a look at this figure. Growing up, Scooby-Doo was one of my favorite cartoons, and having Shaggy in hand is something I've been looking forward to. Shaggy is going to come with 2 different head sculpts, as well as 2 sets of hands, a box of Scooby Snacks, and a singular Scooby Snack. As we take a closer look at Shaggy, Jada Toys has done a phenomenal job here with Shaggy Rogers. The proportions are quite accurate to what we saw on the cartoon, and I really do like the subtle details we have. As we take a look at the head sculpt, Jada Toys has done a phenomenal job here with Shaggy's head. The expression they chose for Shaggy is quite accurate and one of his best looks. The paint job on his face is done exceptionally well, as the whites in his eyes are very clean and all the line work is spot on. I even like the little details of his soul patch on his chin. The sculpt work in his hair is a little bit soft, but it is a reflection of what we saw in the TV show. It is a separate piece, and something I was surprised about is that it is made of a rubber material. Going down to his clothes, you can see that Shaggy is wearing his signature green shirt. His shirt does have this really nice collar and this open V-neck, which is accurate to the show. One thing to note is that they did use 2 different mediums for his shirt, as we do have hard plastic as well as softer plastic. Because of this, we do have some discoloration from the top part of his shirt and the bottom part. It is a really solid sculpt for his shirt, as we do get some folds and wrinkles here. His shirt does continue down to his short sleeve, where once again they are made of that softer material. And the rest of his arms are just going to be skin tone, and just like in the cartoon, they are very slanky and very thin. And that is until we get to his hands, which are cartoonishly oversized. For his pants, Shaggy is going to be wearing his signature brown bell bottoms. They are a little more reddish here on this figure, but they still look good, and they do have some subtle details. As we get to the bottom of his pants, you can see that they do flare out, and Jada Toys did sculpt some wrinkles here. And as we have a look at his feet, Shaggy is wearing his signature black shoes. There's not much detail to go over, as it's fairly a soft sculpt, but we do have some line work on his shoes. Overall, Jada Toys has done a very good job here on Shaggy, as it feels like they took him straight from the cartoon. It is rather unfortunate that we do have some discoloration in the plastic, but overall it's still a very solid figure. With his paint and details out of the way, let's compare Shaggy to our usual suspects. Jada Toys does list the Scooby-Doo series as 1/12, and Shaggy does fit in with domestic toy lines. But he will fit in more in line with true 1/12 scaled action figures such as the rest of the Jada Toys collection. And he'll look great posed next to other Jada Toys Scooby-Doo figures. Shaggy is going to have a ball joint in his head and a hinge at his neck. Arms hinge out to the side and do a full 360. A swivel at his sleeve and a double hinge in his elbow. Hinge and swivel at his wrist. Shaggy will have a ball joint in his upper torso and a ball joint in his lower torso. His legs will kick forward, go back, out to the side, and have a thigh swivel. He has a double band in the knee. He has a swivel at his shoe, a hinge in the ankle, and forward-facing pin. It's always a challenge taking a 2-dimensional picture and bringing it into the 3rd dimension, but Jada Toys has done a great job with Shaggy. Despite being a rather simplistic design, Jada Toys was able to pack Shaggy with a lot of nice details. When I was watching Scooby-Doo, Shaggy didn't have any whites in his eyes, but I really do like the way it looks on this figure. I do appreciate the fact that Jada Toys went with the classic version of Shaggy, giving him the green shirt and his brown pants. The discoloration on his shirt is rather unfortunate, but it was the only way to get the look for Shaggy perfectly. As his short normally drapes down below his waist, the soft plastic does help with articulation. And because he is part of the Jada Toys line, Shaggy is going to have a lot of articulation. The only thing I would have included with Shaggy is a giant sandwich and a head that looks like he's taking a bite out of it. But other than that, Shaggy is still a really solid figure, and I really do like the inclusion of him in my collection. I did pick up Shaggy from Big Bad Toy Store, where the Scooby-Doo line is running about $30. Shaggy turned out amazing, and I'm really looking forward to the rest of the line here from Jada Toys. If you're a fan of Scooby-Doo, I highly recommend you pick up Shaggy and the rest of the Scooby-Doo line. With that being said, thank you for watching another video here on the Dragon Den, but before you go, don't forget to hit that like button, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, and check out the rest of my Jada Toys videos. If you're in a position to help out the Dragon Den, check out my Patreon, where I have some exclusive content and early access videos. Check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, videos, recent pickups, latest prints, and as always, ring that bell so you never miss another video. And until next time, my loyal Dragonites coming from the Dragon Den, I'm KingofDragons 5000 reminding you to redesign, rebuild, and reclaim. I'll see you next time.